Contrary to popular opinion in Nigeria, when they hear somebody travel, they will be like, oh, you don't travel, you don't go, you don't blow. No, you never blow. You see the hustle here, it is suffer. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl again, Boss Baby Talk. As you already know, how are you guys doing today? If this is the first time I'm coming your way, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you will not miss any of our upload, and always like the video. Comment what you think about the video. Let's interact, let's chat in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching me from. I really love and appreciate you. Welcome to this platform. And if you're wondering what we're doing on this platform, I'm that Nigerian babe based in Canada. I talk about how to migrate to Canada, living in Canada, things to expect when you come to Canada, or things to expect when you're coming to Canada. I do travel vlog, and I also showcase some part of my lifestyle. If you're interested in this kind of video, why don't you go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get right into the video. Let's talk about things no one have told you the truth about living in Canada. Let's get right into it. Welcome back, guys. We're gonna be talking about things no one have told you about living in Canada. I've been living in Canada for quite some time now, and I must tell you the experience is a handful. But before we go on, guys, please subscribe. Have you? Let's get into it. Homesick. Yes, for the first few days, weeks, months. Oh my God, it's a big thing. That homesick is gonna eat you, and when it eats you, especially when you get here, everything is different. The culture, everything is different in this place. Some part, let's say you first got here as well, or probably you find yourself in Quebec, and Quebec speak French, and probably where you're coming from, your language, you don't speak French. It's a big thing. It will hit you. That homesick thing will hit you. And it's not because of anything. It's just because you land yourself in another, country you've not been before. And basically everything you're doing there is different from where you're coming from. The weather, people, the language, the culture, everything will look different. Especially if that's the first time you are traveling out of your country. Just like I said, especially if that is your first time of leaving your country to travel abroad, because I know across the world is the same thing. Like that's the first time of traveling from your country to another, and it's a thing. Yeah, you're gonna feel it. Like me, when I first go here, oh my God, it will just be me. Like I'll be looking up to the ceiling, looking everywhere. The apartment that I got then, has a balcony. So sometimes I go to the balcony, stay at the balcony, looking at people coming, going, the weather. Then I'll go back inside, crying, calling my mom that, Mom, I'm coming back. And when it's 4 p.m., it already look like we're at 9 p.m. Nigeria time. Then that will make me cry more again, like, oh my God, how come, the day is turning to night here? Like, basically everything make me cry, like to get up. Sometimes I will forget that I've not even eaten, to get up to go cook and all that, back home, in most houses, like even average houses, we have house help, but it's not really a thing for me, cooking and all that. I enjoy cooking because, I've stayed alone before when I was in my university days. I was okay to, to cook, but I'm okay to cook by myself. So that's not really like a big deal. But the fact that your families are not close, so that's a big deal. Yes, there are a lot of days I would cry. Just sitting up on my bed, like, just thinking my family, my mom, my dad, like my siblings, like nobody's here for me. Again, there are days I will cry, like I could cry on and on, like for for the whole day, and calling that time. Oh my God, I used to buy, card a lot because then there was no, I don't think there was no WhatsApp. The difference was just so much, and I couldn't just handle it. So I always kind of resort to crying because I don't know how to handle it. So homesick is the first big thing. Just note that when you're coming. Words cannot describe how I was feeling then. Yes, living here doesn't mean you have blown. Living here doesn't mean you have made it all. Yet it's comfortable, good living. You eat what you want and not what you see, you know. But contrary to what Nigerian, people think, like, oh, she have traveled or he has traveled. He has made it. He has blown. No, he never blow. He still there here. They struggle. They also, they suffer. You know how African think, dollars and naira, oh, it's a lot of money in naira when you spending, dollar to naira. Yeah, dollars is dollars. The way we make it is the way we spend it. It's not like it's dollars is dollars. It's not like a big money like, you change it to naira, then naira is so big. No, here is just it's what you work for that you get. It's not a lot of money. It's not easy. Basically, it's what we get here, the same way we spend it. If you have to change dollars to naira, it's gonna be a lot of money, and you tend to use it to do a lot of things in Nigeria. Yes, but it's not like that here. Things are expensive. The way we're making it is still the same way we're spending it, because by the time you slice that money to pay rent, to do this and that, is just before I come here, a family friend of mine, she was telling me, what she make bi-weekly here is like $1,000 then. Then I'll be like, eh? Like in 2 months, roughly, you're going to make 2,000. That's a lot of money. Just like the rate of today is 450. Okay. And when you change 1,000 to Nigerian money now, it's going to be like 450,000. Imagine 450,000, meaning in a month she's making 900,000. I'm even talking about then, not now. Basically she's making 900,000. Oh my God. And that's, she was working in a factory then, and she's making that kind of money. Then I'll be like, and it's even in the factory, like, it's not an office, or you understand what I mean? So it's a lot of money, to me. Then they're like, oh, that's so cool. But it's when I get here, then I'm like, oh, okay, we got it here is the way we're spending it. Because first of all, when you work, okay, tax is gonna get some part of it, right? When the rent again is gonna split it for you. Yes, definitely, the rent is gonna split it for you. Grocery is there. You have to buy bus pass. You have to buy some toiletries. Some other things and that as well. At the end of it all, what is left for savings? What is left to give people back home? What is left to even, to even donate to the needy? At the end of it, you'll be like, like, what is left? So living abroad, that doesn't mean that person have blown. Yeah. Some people actually do 2 to 3 jobs. Yeah, 2 to 3 jobs just to, make up all those, like, to pay their rents, and to do so many other things. Yes. People, the fact that uncle, that brother, that auntie has traveled, that doesn't mean they are blown. People actually suffer to make their money, especially in the winter time, and the person is taking bus. Jeez. And probably where the person is staying to the bus stop is like about 10 minutes, walk, or even 15 minutes or even 5 minutes walk. Oh my God, that froze bites catch you. Well, I'm talking from experience because it has happened to me before when I first go here and I was going to school. In the morning, oh my God, before I get to the bus stop to get the bus, yes, and when I'm coming, sometimes I'm crying like buggers coming out of me, like crying, like weeping, like not opening my mouth to cry because of course I'm walking on the road, but I'm crying and you can see the tears, rolling down and buggers coming out. Why? Because I'm freezing, I'm lonely, I'm so many things is happening at the same time. I'm going to school, thinking of that. Thinking of that, my school is so far, it's very far to the house, very far. I had to take, I think, 2 bus to train. I will walk to the bus stop, about 15 minutes walk, get the bus. That bus is very good actually. Yeah, that bus come every 2 minutes like that. Okay, every 2 minutes. So tell me, my house is 15 minutes to the bus stop. If not that the bus is every 2 minutes, I don't know how I would have even done it. So the bus is always every 2 minutes. I really love that about that. So the bus will take me to Angrignon. From Angrignon, which is the train station, I will get the train, connect to another train that take me to Laval. Then from there, when I come out of the train station from Laval, I will have to take another bus that goes to my school from there. So if anybody tells you, it's all going to be easy, all going to be rosy, when you get here, the person is fooling you. Of which I believe anyways, no one can tell you that. Yeah, nobody can tell you that if that's their first time coming and they do not have no family here before. And even the people that have family here before, that's another content for another day. Yes, another content for another day. We can talk about that. It's not gonna be all rosy like when you first come. These are part of the thing you should expect when you get here, definitely, especially in the winter time. In the summertime, free work. Of course we do work, we do work out like 45 minutes to go and come back, daily sometimes. But in the winter time, nobody bomb on you make you they walk around like that 45 minutes to go and come back in the winter time. Like, it's not possible now. If that frostbite is there, even though you are wearing your meeting the glove, it's like, even though you are born here, your body can't take that cold. It's not possible. Let's say all those times that sometimes it's -13, -20, -20 something. It's not, really easy. And at first, making friends is not going to be easy one. Except if you come in as a student, yes, it's going to be easier for you to make friends. But of course not. Nothing comes easy in life anyways. Nothing comes easy. Yeah, they're just your classmates, right? So it's not going to be really, really easy to find a friend here, especially, getting somebody you can vibe with, somebody you can relate and hang out with. At first, it's not going to be easy. But of course, eventually, you're going to definitely get one or two that you feel you are, kind of compatible to, to be together. And it's not anything, it's just because, where you are is just kind of a different, culture or different religion, different cultural belief and all that. So it's not really going to be easy, to find friends like that. But of course, I always say, places, of which we can do other video about that. I don't, place you can find friend actually when when you come. The places I got friends then, actually, in my school, then when you go to church as well, you could get friends there. But again, it might not really be what you want. Like I said, it might not be like your friends from back home, like friends you grow up together. So finding people that that they actually align with your views on life might be difficult. But don't get panic. This is just to give you an heads up. It's normal. It's a part of things that people do not tell you. even going to the market. Basic things like going to the market might be difficult because you are not used to what is obtainable here. Even to go to grocery store, like, okay, this is the kind of food you are used to and you want to get it, the same food, that same food you're used to, they have it here. But the name might be different. Then you are looking for it, in the grocery store. You call the attendant, this is what I want, and if they know it, or they might be even trying to suggest another for you and that, and you're trying to wrap your head around it like, oh, you just hope this will come out nice or something, and, unknowing to you that it's even the same thing actually that you want. Basic thing like, like when I first got here, the first time I go to the market here, trying to find out, the sardine we hit, the oily one, I never knew that, like, you cannot get that, because I went to the cheapest market here then was Food Basic. Now we got another cheaper one. That's why I use was, Food Basic, and I was looking for that sardine, the oily one, so, but I couldn't get it. I called the attendant. They're showing me some other ones. Then I'm like, oh, this one have lemon inside of it. Oh, this one have that, and this one. I don't know what to do. I was just really confused, and I don't even know what to get. I went on and on in that store for like more than 3 hours, just going around and around inside the store picking. At the end of the day, I just pick up bread and egg and oil and salt, imagine. Then I pick up rice as well, like, and the egg as well. Then I'll be like, I don't know, even the pepper, the big, I saw the big one, but I sell the sweet one, the big, the big one, they call it sweet pepper here. So I got that. Then I don't know, I said, okay, why am I even buying this? I don't know what to do. I was just really, really like confused, very confused, I'm telling you. Even though I know somebody here that is my family friend, or something, they're gonna go to work. They're not gonna be by me all the time. I have to go and do my things myself, because of course they see me as an adult. Even the slightest thing that you think, shouldn't be a difficult thing or whatsoever, then it was difficult. Even to navigate yourself through the streets and all that, you don't want to go too far again so that you won't get lost. Like, you want to come back home, or, then I went to the grocery store. That day, I don't want to take bus so that I don't have to pay for bus, actually. So, and that time, I'm always calculating, like, $1 to Naira. Every time I'm taking my calculator out to calculate it. If I want to buy something, I'm taking my calculator out to buy. Then I will be like, oh my God, will I even eat that? So will I be able to eat? I'm always calculating to know the exchange rate. Every time finding the exchange rate, knowing the exchange rate, and like, how can I even live with this? You will go through that too. You should know. It's better now that you can use your Google Map to navigate through, where you're going. If you want to walk, it's there. You could press walk, then it's going to take you to where you're going. If you want to go take a bus, if you want to drive, you could use your Google Map. But then there was no Google Map. So imagine if you get lost, all the streets, they are written in French, right? Of course, your address where you're coming from. Your ID card always have to be on you. Your ID card, that always have to be on you. Whenever I'm going out, it has to be on me. In case you get lost, you will end up going in circles, and you will be like, oh, I'm lost. Oh yeah, it happens. So basic things, simple things might be difficult at first. Another thing is that the flu in this country is different from the one, the flu in Nigeria. The cold in Nigeria is different from the cold here. It's really difficult. It is different. What we have in Nigeria is a big joke. And I said it with full chest. It's a joke. It's not flu at all. What we deal with in Nigeria is basically malaria. Cold is not something we go to hospital for in Nigeria. But here, you go. You will go to the hospital for it. You will. It's not, when you first come, it's a big thing. In this country, when you have flu, it is a valid and strong sickness that you have to go to the hospital for. It's not a joke at all. It's a really big thing that you you really need to take care of yourself. You need to know that. Just know that their fascination, we take in Canada against flu. It's not like back home that you just have cold and everything is fine after using rub and abuniki and that. Here you have to be vaccinated every year, just to make sure that when you get flu, because that doesn't say you're not going to get flu. Yeah. Just to make sure that when you get flu, it's not going to be something serious. Yeah. So this is just to tell you how serious it is. There is fascination we take against flu. There is fascination we take against flu in Canada. If you're here, you're in Canada, probably you're a student, you just come in, and you are contemplating if you should get it or not, I would say, my dear sisters and brothers, get it. I know you might be saying, is it not cold? Is it not just ordinary cold? It's not ordinary. It's not ordinary cold. The code here is different. It's on another level. Don't try it. So please go and get that, flu shot. Every year, try to take it to protect yourself. Okay? It's really, it's really important, actually. It is important. So if you haven't, maybe, or you're like some people that are scared of the needle or the syringe, so please don't get panic about it. Go get it. It won't do you anything. It will protect you. Okay? Let's talk about cable, like television, TV. The television we watch back home, everything is free. Hey, that time I just go ahead. These are part of the thing that will make you feel lonely, very lonely, especially if you are getting an apartment. If you are not getting a house that you're going to get a room in, maybe probably they already have a cable and internet and everything included. Make sure when you come in here in Canada, if you want to rent a place, like you are renting a room in a house, try to get the one that is inclusive with cable, internet. Those are very important, because you will not see TV to watch and the cry will continue. You will not see no cable, no internet, life could be really difficult. When I came in, there was internet, yes, but there was, just that there was no smartphone then. Yeah, we don't have anything smartphone then when I came in. When I came in Canada, there wasn't smartphone yet at that time. So, but now there is smartphone, there's everything. You can basically do everything on your phone and on your phone. And again, your phone, of course, you're going to be using your data. You're going to be paying a whole lot if there's no internet in your house. Just make sure when you are coming in, try to get the out, which I'm going to be showing you on another video. We're going to be showing apartments and that, okay? Try to get, apartment that is inclusive. Yeah, inclusive with everything inclusive, water and bridge, hydro, it's a lot of things you're gonna be paying for if you don't go and get a room, like a room in a house. As a student, if you are just coming in and you're thinking of where to stay, places like you're going to pay for everything. Basically, you will be paying for everything. That cable, that TV we are watching for free in Nigeria, it's not for free here. You have to pay for cable. And not that when you pay for that cable, you'll be able to watch all the TV. No. You will have selected channel that you can watch, because they will tell you, oh, you can only pick 10. So you want to pick the one that you already know or you like. So they can tell you, okay, they will still leave some basic one for you now. You can call them up later, so that you can pick. That's if you are renting an apartment, cable is not included, because you are the one that go and rent apartments. You will pay for all these things yourself. So just giving you an heads up on this. So if you're coming in and you want to go and rent an apartment, I would say it wouldn't really be a good idea for you, because apartments now these days doesn't come with no cable. It doesn't come with no internet. Again, abroad, it's mind your own business. You might not know your next neighbor. the one at the other side might not know you. If you are living in a house that is like a room in a house, you might not know everyone. It might even be 3-bedroom house that you rented one room inside of that 3-bedroom. You might not know everybody, even for the first 2-3 months. Why? Because, the working time might be different. Maybe the person is working at night. You are working in the morning. Before the person, you that you are going to work in the morning, right? The person hasn't come back from work. So things like that. Everybody in this country mind their business compared to my country that I'm coming from, in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we have a communal lifestyle, which basically, everybody know you, they know your father, they know your mother, they know your siblings, they know your family. In fact, they know your extended family. Under your street, everybody knows you and all that. Like, we are that intertwined. We know everybody, That's how we have. It's a different thing here when you come here. So in this country, everybody focuses on their focus. Yeah. Coming here, you're going to learn to live very independently and on your own. This is not like you're even in school or whatsoever, like you go to boarding school the way it is, or when you go to uni, you're not going from home, you're living there. It's not the same way. You're going to learn to live very, very independently. A bit of lonely time, yes, but eventually you will find somebody, that is, compatible to be, your friend. But of course, it takes a process. A lot of people have come here and they have left, and a lot come and stay. The people that left, it's not their fault. They don't wish to go. They wish to stay. But they can't stay maybe due to loneliness and that. But a lot stay. We struggle and we survive. And we're still surviving. Another thing no one tell you about Canada, that it is important to budget. It is very, very important to budget. Like, it is a life-saving skill. Yeah. It is a hack you need to learn. It is important thing for you to budget. If you're coming from Africa, you don't know how to budget, you will learn that here. It is very, very important. You need to up your financial game here. Like, it's a thing. It is important to set your budget, a realistic budget for you, that works for you, that works for, the kind of lifestyle you live. Like that, you would not go wrong. We live basically on budget here. Yeah. Monthly, I know how much I spend monthly. And I know how much I budget monthly. If we don't budget in this country, then you cannot save. Then you will not be able to give anybody anything. So, my brother, my sister, you need to set the budget that work for your kind of lifestyle. Yes, it's very, very important. Set your budget. If not, at the end of the month, you will see before the end of the month, the money will be all gone. You would have finished everything even before the month end. So set a budget. Know what you buy. Know how you spend the money. Up your financial game. All these are very, very important in one's life living in Canada. Another 2 things I'm going to talk about that no one have told you about Canada, that titles do not matter. Yes, in Nigeria, like how we attach title to, people in Nigeria, like Dr. Shields and that. Yes, he earned it. We should call him Dr. So and so. And he earned it as well. We should call him Shields and that. That does not matter here. That ends in Nigeria. Like everybody in Canada, everybody is equal. That doesn't come here at all. Yeah, you can bring that here. They're going to call you by your name here, your preferred name. Okay? they're going to call you, mostly by your first name or your last name. Those are big deals back home, but here it's not. You can call your lecturer, your teacher here by their first name. Not like back home. Like, those are kind of difference that you're gonna see when you get here again. You don't have to call anybody doctor so and so. You don't have to call anybody, chief so and so. I found it very weird here, in my school here, when I had to call my teacher by her name. Then I'm always, having to call her. So I'm always kind of calling her madam, and she's like, she doesn't like it. She had to call me out one day to talk to me about it, because I found it very weird. Like, how can I call her I can't call her. You understand what I mean? But back home, of course, hey, Mrs., Mr., all those titles, they are not like really, valid like that here. You call them we call each and every one by their first or last name. People are not defined by their title here. You know how we call Bonfita and Milo tea in Nigeria? No. Tea here, is the one in a tea bag. This one we actually call that tea. We call it Limton in Nigeria. It's Limton, they wrote on it, yeah. But it's in a tea bag. That's what they call tea here. And the Milo and the Bonfita that we're calling tea, they actually call it hot chocolate here. So if you go to, anywhere you want to buy tea here, things like that, and you actually, you want Milo, and you went and tell them you want tea, they will give you the tea in a tea bag, just so you know. So if you want Milo, try to tell them you want hot chocolate. Say hot chocolate. Yeah, that's what it's called. So we have come to the end of the video. Yes, if you actually learn anything here, let me know in the comment section. And like I said, let me know where you are watching me from and what is stopping you from subscribing. Subscribe is free. It is free. Remember to give me thumbs up. Comment where you are from in the comment section. Let's chat. Let's interact. Until I come your way again, it's still your girl, Boss Baby Talk, as you already know. Remember to turn on your notification bell. Goodbye for now.